with some heart. Tears.
Hello, I'm Michael Gerald, the only remaining original member of Killdozer, and the only one that ever mattered. This is our new drummer, new and improved, Erik Tunison from Cudahy, Wisconsin. This is our least recent new guitar player, Paul Zagouras from Greece and Waukegan, Illinois. And from Madison, Wisconsin, the youngster of the group, Jeff Ditzenberger. The history of Killdozer. We took 3 young men from Minnesota moved to Madison, Wisconsin to go to college. Taking out the maximum allowable quantity in government student loans, we spent it all on musical equipment, and thus began Killdozer and a bad career in college. Having finished college, Killdozer could now become full-time. However, the 2 Hobson brothers chose to have babies, or their wives did for them. They are gone now. And history ends right here. The new and improved Killdozer.
Brings us up to the present.
There was a need to make music or noise or what have you. It was a need that goes to the bones. You know that feeling.
Yeah, I know that feeling, Michael.
As an idiot might say, a dude's got a rock.
What kind of stuff do we write about? Family issues.
White trash families?
No, well, no. The strength of the family unit and God.
Discipline.
Discipline.
Runaways.
Runaways.
Dogs.
Dogs, too. All the good things.
The value of a pet in the family unit.
I feel like I've won like the grand prize in a game show almost. You know, so far it doesn't seem real, and some days, you know, it's very real.
Do you feel that way, Erik?
Well, yeah, I do. On camera, you bet. I
How do you
didn't have to
really
have
feel?
Chuck Woolery give me the prize either.
How do you really feel? I mean, you've done this before.
I feel very good about things. I played drums for a band called Tire Buddies. Played drums for a band called Die Kreuzen. Played drums for a band called... Oh, I can't say that band name.
Face.
Okay, they're called Fuckface, okay? 3 drummers, 2 guitars, bass, vocals, metal percussion. That's the kind of thing I do in my spare time. Tonight's the final show with all, so there'll be a little celebration. We played six shows with them.
And they're real pranksters. Being the last show, I think we're just waiting for what they might do. We suspect they're going to pants us. They're the headliners, so we have to take what they dish out. I mean, dish out, eh? My eyes are bigger than my head. My stomach, I mean. Zoom in on that piece of chicken. Ugh. Oh, no, it's very good. I highly recommend this restaurant, J Street Rocks.
Other than breakfast, this is the first thing I've eaten in 2 days that wasn't a hot dog. Some pretty good shows, actually.
Yeah, but seeing Fargo and Saskatoon was beyond my wildest dreams. Now I've been there. I've got stories to tell my grandchildren about the vast, unending plain, about a land with nary a hill. We call it the Midwest. Here, I think you just call it Saskatoon. I mean Saskatchewan.
The prairie.
And Manitoba. And an awful lot of Alberta. It's scenic. The Rand McNally Road Atlas indicated that it was scenic.
Scenic route, can't argue with that.
Who are we to be critical?
My ride's here, gotta go.
It's the fuzz. They're coming. The coppers are right outside. The pigs, as we call them.
You were videotaping you drinking.
They heard that you were videotaping me drinking. Yep. coppers hear Killdozer's in town, nobody gets a vacation. Not in the police force. I was once hassled by the police in France, just for being me. I was out trying to find a bar so I could drink some beer, and they were all closed. Looking for a bar in the streets apparently is suspicious behavior. Stopped and asked for my passport, called Interpol, confirmed that I'm not a international jewel thief, and they let me go. But they also gave directions to a bar that was open.
I was mistaken for a highway killer on our last U.S.
Oh yeah, right.
And I think it all had to do with the fact that I didn't want to spend the extra money on a bag of cashews. The lady at the front at the cash register, I don't know exactly how she thought this of me.
She asked me, "Is that fellow out there with you?" And I looked out the window and I didn't see anybody. I'm like, "Where? What's he doing?" There's the man out there smoking. So I asked the woman, "Oh, a hippie with a leather jacket smoking a cigarette?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Yeah, he's with us." And she said, "Well, that's good, because you know, they're looking for a serial killer around here, a hitchhiker. People pick him up and he kills them. And they say he looks like that." And then it occurred to me, where did we find Paul? And when I told Paul that she said this, Paul just said, "Fuck that bitch. Just because I wouldn't pay 69 cents for a 49-cent bag of cashews?"
And I truly thought that's what it was all about.
It says on the bag, printed by the manufacturer, 49 cents. She said, "Oh, that's 69 cents. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush." I'd say that's the philosophy of Killdozer. That and I guess that's all. That is the philosophy of Killdozer.
That and put the biscuit where the gravy is.
The mainstream population has bad taste. And the majority of bands, they suck. And so they can be an overnight success with people of bad taste. We appeal to the rare person of exquisite taste. And, well, I don't know. What I'd like to know is, what is the difference between Pearl Jam and Hootie and the Blowfish? I can't tell. The Buzzard, the song we never do because it's ridiculous music. Buzzard's my dad's nickname. When I was like, when my voice started changing, sometimes I'd answer the phone, and his friends would say, "Oh, Buzzard!" I'd say, "No, this is Michael. I'll get my father." It's a true story. He's the Buzzard. That's his handle. That's truck driver talk. He taught me how to properly shape and wear it to shape a hat. A chud is a properly shaped hat. I think Killdozer deserves a warm spot in everyone's heart. And a large spot in everybody's memory.